was a star. He held the door, held my hand in the dark. And he's perfect on paper, but he's lying to my face. Does he think that I'm the kind of girl who needs to be saved? And there's one more boy, he's from my past. We fell in love, but it didn't last. 'Cause the second I figure it out, he pushes me away. And I won't fight for love if you won't meet me halfway. When I say that I'm through, but this song's still for you. All I want is love that lasts. Is all I want too much to ask? Is it something wrong with me? All I want is a good guy. Are my expectations far too high? Try my best, but what can I say? All I have is myself at the end of the day. And shouldn't that be enough for me? Ooh. And I miss the days when I was young and naive. I thought the perfect guy would come and find me. Now happy ever after, it don't come so easily. All I want is love that lasts. Is all I want too much to ask? Is it something wrong with me? Yeah. All I want is a good guy. Are my expectations far too high? Try my best, but what can I say? All I have is myself at the end of the day. And all I want is for that to be okay.
Hi there, so welcome to the virtual end of term assembly. We would just like to start off by saying a massive thank you to all staff and students, COVID testers for helping us get a really amazing start back to school from March 8th. It's been really amazing start to the term, and yeah, we just wanted to say a massive thank you and a welcome.
Yeah, you've all shown such great positivity from when we've come back. It has been a really difficult term for all of us, teachers, students, everyone involved. However, everyone's shown great resilience, and in this time of adversity, you've all carried on really well. I'd just like to say a massive thank you from all of us for doing that.
Being head boy and head girl over this last year has been a real challenge, and there have been a lot of unprecedented circumstances that we couldn't have predicted, but you know, we've really adapted to a new way of working over lockdown, and we can see that through all the amazing work coming from our peers and from everyone within the school. We've hosted virtual sixth form committee meetings and parliament meetings throughout lockdown, and again, the main thing that we've learned from this time is to how to lead through adversity with a positive approach.
Yeah, so we'd just like to share a few of our highlights from what we've managed to get done in this year. Starting off with the Eco Schools project, we haven't been able to get a huge amount done due to the COVID restrictions. However, when the foundations are in place, we've got our committees ready, and when restrictions are lifted, we can get right onto that straight away with Miss Hilson at the helm. We've started a new committee structure in the sixth form with a more of a branch approach down, making sure everyone gets what they need in the sixth form. We've also changed the school parliament system over here, so that will be followed in years to come for you guys when you come up to that stage. Lastly, there's been an enrichment programme in the sixth form. Every Wednesday afternoons are now dedicated to enrichment for either competitive sports, non-competitive sports, volunteering, work experience. It's very much a tailored process. So if you're coming down to the sixth form, that's something to look forward to.
In terms of our legacy, we have three main areas that we would like to hope that you think of when you think of our leadership time. The first one being sustainability. We really hope to have increased the eco varieties within the school throughout the curriculum and throughout extracurricular activities. And again, if you really want to get involved with this, there's the Eco Schools opportunity. And again, please just email George or myself and we'll be more than happy to let you help out with it once COVID restrictions have been lifted. The second one being positivity. Leading through this time has really taught us that if you lead with a positive approach in whatever you do in life, that you will be able to get what you deserve. And we believe that that's something really important that COVID has taught us, and that you should strive to have a positive approach throughout everything you do. And the last one is the involvement with community, and we have really been trying to involve the community and Sudbury within our approaches through the committee garden and through supporting local businesses. And we're really looking forward to appointing the new head boy and head girl after Easter, and we wish them best of luck with this role.
So finally, a massive thank you to the TGS community and everyone who has supported us through this tough time. We wish you a really safe and happy Easter holidays, and we really look forward to seeing you when we come back. Thank you.
Thank you.
Right, hello everybody. It's lovely to see me again. But what a year we've had. There's been loss, hopelessness, fear. But against that, in this year, there's been a growing unity, a coming together, a hope for the future. And for Christians at this time of Lent, this almost sort of mirrors what we're going through, what we're thinking about. 40 days of reflection on Christ and his suffering and sacrifice. This coming Sunday is Palm Sunday. A day of rejoicing, a day before the darkness, a day before the crucifixion, a day before the blackness, loss and fear and confusion and the silence of Easter Saturday. But we know that hope and light are to come. These things are for the future. On Easter Sunday, Christians celebrate God giving new life to Jesus, to a dead Jesus, and to all who want it. New life, new hope, a clear light. And we too, whatever we believe, can look forward through the darkness of this time to the hope and light of the future. Take that future and make it your own. As the Christian Aid advert that's on the telly at the moment says, I am change. Go and do it. Be change in life. So, this Easter, may God bless you and keep you and have a fresh hope, unbounding love for others as you go about your daily life. Enjoy this Easter. See you.
Good afternoon and welcome to the awarding of the Charles Woodhouse Trophy Spring Term 2021 Lockdown 3.0 edition. Now, current holders are Tollemache, having won at Christmas 2020. And that sees the table of winners as follows. Abbas still in the lead with 8 wins in total. Can one of the others this term close that gap? So we've had a lot of competitions this term, most of which have been done remotely, and entries have been numerous, so well done to all of you who have entered competitions. We've had the 3 kilometre challenge, the calendar photo competition, the escape story or poem, TT Rockstars, Why Study RPE competition, the weekly maths challenge, the weekly quiz, the 6th form quiz and the 6th form enrichment photographs. So without further ado, we will start with the 3 kilometre challenge. So in 5th place within the 3 kilometre challenge, with 200 points, were Houghton House. In 4th place, gaining 400, were Tollemache. 3rd place, gaining 600 points, were Peyton. 2nd, gaining 800 points, were Abbas, and the winners of the 3 kilometre challenge were Chamberlain House. Next was our calendar photo competition. In 5th place, gaining 200 points for the calendar photos, was Peyton House. In 4th place, gaining 400, we had Tollemache. 3rd place and 600 points went to Abbas. 800 points for 2nd went to Houghton, and 1,000 for the win went to Chamberlain House. The escape story or poem competition. In 5th place, gaining 200 points, were Houghton. 4th place, gaining 400 points, went to Abbas. 3rd, 600, went to Tollemache. 2nd place, gaining 800 points, were Peyton. And again, for the 3rd competition in a row, Chamberlain House, gaining 1,000 for the win. Our TT Rockstars competition. In 5th place, 200 points went to Abbas. 4th, 400 went to Tollemache. 3rd, 600 went to Chamberlain. 2nd place, gaining 800 points for TT Rockstars, was Peyton, and 1,000 points for Houghton for the win for the TT Rockstars competition. The Y Study RPE competition. 5th place, 200 points went to Abbas. Chamberlain gained 400 for 4th, whilst Houghton gained 600 for 3rd. 2nd place, 800 points went to Peyton, and Tollemache House gained the 1,000 points for the win in that one. The weekly maths challenge. In 5th place, 200 points, was Peyton House. 4th place, gaining 400, was Tollemache. 3rd, gaining 600 points, was Chamberlain. 2nd place for the maths challenge, gaining 800 points, was Houghton. And Abbas were the winners with 1,000 points. The weekly quiz. So the weekly quiz took on a slightly different format this year with your online entries. These have been combined with your entries in the last 2 weeks. So, in 5th place, gaining 200 points, were Tollemache House. In 4th place, gaining 400 points, were Abbas. 600 for 3rd went to Peyton. 800 for 2nd went to Chamberlain. And 1,000 points for the win go to the purple of Houghton House. The 6th form quiz was a separate competition this term, and in 5th place in that one, 200 points, was Peyton. Houghton gained 400 for 4th. 3rd place with 600 points went to Abbas. 800 points for 2nd went to Chamberlain, and Tollemache House gained the win with 1,000 points. The 6th form enrichment photographs were our final competition before we add in the all-important merits. So, in 5th place, Abbas gained 200 points. In 4th place with 400 were Peyton. 3rd place, gaining 600 points, were Chamberlain. 2nd with 800 were Houghton, and Tollemache gained 1,000 points for the win in the 6th form enrichment photographs. All of which adds up as follows. In joint 4th place with 4,200 points, we have Abbas and Peyton. In 3rd place, fractionally above, is Tollemache House with 4,400. Houghton House are 2nd on 5,000, and Chamberlain have a decent lead with 6,200 points. Obviously now we need to add in our all-important merit totals. We'll do it in reverse order, and as we've got a joint 4th, we will go in alphabetical order. So, in joint 4th at the moment, Abbas House have 4,200 points. The merits they've gained this term are 18,181, giving them a grand total of 22,381 points. Hayton House, also joint fourth, gained a merit total of 16,089, giving them a grand total of 20,289, leaving Abbas currently in the lead. Tollymatch had a slim lead over both those two houses. When we added their merits of 17,038, we get a total of 21,438, meaning that Abbas retained the lead at present. Second place after the competitions, on 5,000 points, were Houghton. Now, Houghton House gained 18,207 merits, giving them a grand total of 23,207 points, meaning they put Abbas into the first place as of now. All of which means that it comes down to Houghton or Chamberlain for the House Cup this term. If you do the maths, what you can work out is that Chamberlain require 17,007 merits in order to take the trophy. So, Chamberlain were sitting on 6,200. They need 17,007 in order to take the trophy away from Houghton's grasp. So, it does start with a 1, so there's no massive victory starting with a 20,000 merits. The last number is a 5. And then a 2. And a 0. So, if this number is more than, or 7 or more, then Chamberlain win. If it is 6 or less, then Houghton will gain the House Cup, because Chamberlain require 17,007. So we're looking for that last digit. That last digit is a 7, meaning that Chamberlain get 23,225, beating Houghton by just 18 points, meaning that Chamberlain House are this term's House Trophy winners. Congratulations to them, and we'll see you next term for another edition. Thank you very much. Have a good Easter.
Tell your soul to me, I will never let go completely. One day our hands will be strong enough to hold me. I might not be there for all your battles, but you'll win them eventually. I pray that I'm giving you all that matters, so one day you'll say to me, I love my life. I am powerful, I am beautiful, I am free. I love my life. I am wonderful, I am magical, I am me. I love my life. I am not my mistakes, and God knows I've made a few. I started to question the angels, and the answer they gave was you. I cannot promise there won't be sadness. I wish I could take it from you, but you'll find the courage to face the madness and sing it because it's true. I love my life. I am powerful, And finally, I'm where I want. Tell your soul to me, I will never let go completely. One day our hands will be strong enough to hold me. I might not be there for all your battles, but you'll win them eventually. I pray that I'm giving you all that matters, so one day you'll say to me, I love my life.